Here is your Year 3 Home Learning Pack Week 4 topic activity. There are some fantastic characters in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. A lot of them are very stereotypical, but I guess that's kind of what makes them quite comical. So remember, as we go through this project, that not everyone from the countries we're going to look at are like the characters from the book. So not everyone in Germany really likes chocolate and is really chubby. Just remember that. So in this video, I'm going to go through the characters and their locations, where they are in the world, and I'll also show you how you could record your information in case you're slightly confused about how you want to show it. Okay, in terms of Charlie and Willy Wonka, I haven't included them on your list. The film adaptation doesn't specify where Charlie and Willy Wonka are from, but we can see pictures of their houses within the film. So we can always guess where they're from, but we're not going to have to plot them on a map. I should say now as well, I have based all of the characters and their locations on the film adaptation, the 2005 film adaptation, and I'll explain that a bit later on. But looking at his house and listening to clips of him, we can probably say that Charlie's from London, or at least he's from England. His family always seem to be from England. They don't have any accents that might give us any clues otherwise. You can see a picture of his house here. It's not somewhere tropical or hot. You know, England's pretty cold a lot of the time. This is why I haven't asked you guys to plot Charlie or Willy Wonka on the map, because it doesn't actually say where they're from. In the book that we've been reading, the characters are from the same countries as these characters, mostly, but they're from fictional cities. So I've used the 2005 adaptation of the film because that actually specifies real places in the world, which is why I've used this. Okay, Augustus Gloop, one of my favourites. He is from Dusseldorf in Germany. Here I've put a world map up here so we can see that. Germany is located in Europe, up here. I wonder if you could name any other countries in Europe. Hopefully you can. And think about or try and find us an interesting fact about Germany, or even Dusseldorf as well, because that's the city where he is actually from. There's a picture of him here looking lovely with his chocolatey covered mouth. Violet Beauregarde, one of my favourite characters actually. I think she's pretty sassy, quite like her. She is from Atlanta, Georgia. Georgia is located in the continent of North America. We did lots about North America. We even did a whole state quiz. So Georgia is a state, and Atlanta is a city that's within Georgia. So you could either find an interesting fact about Atlanta, about Georgia, or even just North America would be fine as well. Veruca Salt. Now, she's not just from England, apparently. She's from Buckinghamshire in England. And that is northwest of London. So if you can find London on the map, you should be able to find Buckinghamshire as well. And you should remember your points on your compass. We've been doing that for a long time. So you could find out an interesting fact about England, or you could find an interesting fact about Buckinghamshire. Completely up to you, but that's where she's from. Mike Teavee, another guy who is from North America. He is from Denver, which is found in the state of Colorado. So I wonder if you could locate that on the map as well. Of course, you could just show that he's from America as well. You don't actually have to find Denver, Colorado, but should you want to push yourself and stretch yourself, then absolutely. I'll show you how to record that later in the video. So you can find an interesting fact. Again, another fact about America, could be a fact about Colorado, could be a fact about Denver. Completely up to you. Depends how far you want to stretch your learning this week. I thought I'd throw in Prince Pondicherry. I feel like I know quite a lot about this guy now. He's from India, and the film doesn't actually specify what part of India he's from, but India is located in South Asia. So Asia's pretty easy to find, considering it's pretty big. You can see it up there on the map. What interesting fact can you tell me about India? What can we research about it? This part is this is your character from your writing task this week. So hopefully you've completed that before you do this bit, or you could do some of the characters from the topic, complete your writing task, and then do this bit afterwards. That's up to you. But use your imagination and think about where they're from and plot them on the map as well, along with an interesting fact. That would be fantastic. It could be from anywhere. We've got a lot of characters in the book are from America. There's a few, a few from Europe. There's one from Asia. Maybe your character could be from somewhere completely different. That'd be really nice and interesting. I have added an extension this week, kind of like a challenge. The Oompa Loompas are from a fictional place called Loompaland. Plot where you think that could be on the map, because it is fictional, which means it doesn't actually exist. It's a place filled with thick jungles and strange insects, is how it's described. So you could even look into, if you really want to extend yourself, if you can look into different climates. Are the Oompa Loompas going to be anywhere from England? Probably not. We don't really have thick jungles and strange insects. So really think about where they could be from. Maybe South America. You look into it yourself and you plot them on the map where you think the Oompa Loompas could have come from. Here I've put a picture of Willy Wonka going to find them in the thick jungle. This is an Oompa Loompa in his original kind of tribal outfit, looking pretty good. And these are the little houses that they had, all these kind of floating orbs in the up in the treetops. So really interesting. Have a think about where they could be from. Okay, the first map here, this one here, is attached to your home learning pack, so you can use this, but you can use whatever map works best for you. I really don't mind. You might have a globe at home you could use. Whatever you have that shows countries on it will work just fine for this. I'm going to use Charlie Bucket as an example to show you how I would record on both maps, a map of the world and then kind of a zoomed in map like this one here. So I'll show you how I did that. So this would be me using a world map. I've just pointed out the country that he's from, which is England, and then I've added an interesting fact about England on there. So I've got a picture of Charlie here. I have added pictures for the characters you'll be doing on the home learning pack too. I've pointed out, plotted on the map where he is from. So it's from the United Kingdom, it's from England. And then I've written just a little caption here, nothing too much. Charlie Bucket is from England. Did you know that there is only a 21-mile gap between England and France? That is less than a marathon. Didn't know that. You have to take a boat, but still, only 21 miles. Thought that was quite interesting. And then here is how I've done it on a zoomed in kind of way. So if you're going to do it on a zoomed in way, you're going to need either a map of kind of one continent, and you can plot all your American characters on one of them and all your European characters on another, if that's what you want to do. Or you could get the country and really specify the city they're from, the area they're from, and things like that. So I've done that here. I've got a map of England, and I've plotted that he's from London, because this is me guessing. So I've put in, I found a fact about London rather than England. So Charlie Bucket is from London, England. England is in Europe, and London is the capital city. Did you know that London has 32 boroughs, and one of them is Enfield? Very exciting. I'm sure you all knew that already, but okay. So that's kind of it. That's just kind of how I would do it. Record however you feel was best for you. Take your time on it. You could do a character a day, or maybe 2 characters a day. Spread it out a little bit. This is something you could hopefully do by yourselves. And remember, if you're searching on the internet, that you're using those really safe searching keywords like Key Stage 2, Year 3. Stuff about Charlie and the Chocolate Factory should be pretty okay. You should be searching by yourself. If you're not sure of something, make sure you ask an adult. In Key Stage 1, you would have all learned about the continents and the oceans, and you all focused on the UK and the cities that are in the UK as well in Year 2. And it's not the first time you've all seen a map, so don't be too frightened of them. Like I mentioned earlier, in Year 3, we did a lot about North America, so really show off your skills that you learnt there as well. You all did really well for that. Remember, you can always ask for help from your teachers. You can email us, or you can go onto Teams and ask something. But have fun and enjoy learning about the places and the countries these characters are from. I also thought it's actually quite nice for you to discuss the places as well with people at home. So it could be that you have conversations about where your families are from, or where you've been on your travels as well. Maybe you've been on holiday somewhere that you never actually knew where it was on the map, so you might be able to find it on there too. So have fun. I look forward to hearing all your interesting facts.